All right, guys, let's talk about something not as scary as trademark trolling here in the United States. Actually, that's not true at all. This is fucking horrifying. This is scary. And if this actually ever makes its way to the mainstream, at least in regards of sexually transmitted infections, we are all screwed, right? And this may just be the reason. This may just be a eugenics dream, right? This could be the disease that eugenics have been hoping for their entire life. Like screw plagues. Right? Screw locusts descending from the heavens to destroy our crops as foretold or told about in the Old Testament. What we've got now is something far, far worse and really, really, really scary. It says here, flesh-eating STD reported in UK for the very first time. That's right. The very first flesh-eating sexually transmitted disease reported for the first time. MRSA's coming for your junk, I guess, right? I've had people I know actually die from a flesh-eating bacteria that they got from literally playing around in the dirt. And if it's now made its way to your genitals and it's a sexually transmitted thing, can we just pack up humanity and all go home? I mean, is it just time to kind of say it's all done, it's all over with? All right. Anyway, coming out of Southport, UK, a rare sexually transmitted disease that causes flesh-eating ulcers on the infected person's genitalia has been reported in England. It creates ulcers around your junk, right? Just imagine explaining that to, like, if you ever get cured of it, like you're going to be like, pardon me, would you like to go back to my place and have a bit of fun, eh? You know, and then you pull up the pants like, oh no, don't worry about that. The scars are the flesh-eating virus I had a while ago. It's perfectly cleared up. No, no. I think at this point, if you get this, you should probably like either go for like a full body condom, or go absolutely asexual. You know what I mean? Just like, you can't infect the fleshlight with sexually transmitted diseases is literally all I'm saying. Now, the unidentified woman who lives in Southport is reportedly between the ages of 15 and 25 and was diagnosed with donovanosis within the past year. Now, that is sad that that's such a young age to get this. I know I'm joking around about it, but that's a sad age. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, donovanosis is spread through sexual intercourse with an infected patient or by coming into contact with the patient's infected ulcer. How would you come into? I don't understand that. I mean, if the person had the infected ulcer, is it like an exposed herpes? Is that what's happening? Like an exposed wart? Like it boiled over and pussed out? I mean, just people not pay attention when they have sex anymore? Like, I know Tinder, like, it was great for just a random hookup, but what the hell, man? What the hell? Now, it says the CDC says the painless disease causes progressive ulcerative lesions in the genitals or perineum, areas prone to heavy bleeding. So basically, your taint. You get it on your taint. Taint your dick, taint your ball, taint your ass, taint your balls, but it's your taint. The STD is rarely reported in the United States, but is endemic in some tropical and developing areas, including India, Papua New Guinea, the Caribbean, Central Australia, and Southern Africa. See, Central Australia, where I always like to say that if everything that's not you wants to kill you, and now a flesh-eating sexually transmitted disease is an endemic in these particular areas. Now, according to the Institute for Sexual Health, a few dozen cases of the disease happen annually in the UK. Officials say most UK and US cases occur after patients have had unprotected sex in endemic countries. So basically, stop having sex in these countries. Stop doing it, right? When you go to these endemic countries, do not go to Australia for a good time. I mean, go there for obviously for the sights and the sounds and the people and whatnot, but don't go there to fuck. Just don't do that. Now, well, now, antibiotic treatment may stop the progression of the lesions. Patients are at risk for relapse for 6 to 8 months post-treatment. So you are no sex. You will be relegated to Pornhub.com searches. According to the British Association for Sexual Health, there has been no prior cases reported in the UK. So this is the very first case of donovanosis inside of the UK, right? Now, it feels like this, that's going to be a scary thing because this shit will spread. They found a 15 to 25-year-old woman had gotten infected, right? Now that's if she's 15, that's young and that shouldn't happen. But still, Okay, so it's treatable with antibiotics, but at the time, it's the essence of bacteria poses a risk factor in the transmission of HIV. The woman's case came to light through a Freedom of Information request submitted by a chemist for you.com. So that's a fun thing. A pharmacist with chemistforyou.com told the Lancashire Post that any delay in treatment could cause a flesher on the genitals to literally rot away. And here's the thing, folks. When you want to get down, when you want to get dirty, when you want to bump pelvises until at least one of you climaxes, the last thing you want to worry about is whether or not you are literally having sex with a zombie. Now, at the same time, there are people out there, and let's be fair, there are people out there that are going to sit there and look at this and go, but I have a zombie fetish. I would love to fuck a rotting corpse. Where do I go and get this? And how do I talk my partner into doing it? Right? I mean, just imagine if that's going to be the next big push in zombie movies, right? It's not going to be you get bit. It's going to be this orgy of the damned or something. And it's all going to be just like, come get the flesh-eating virus and turn into a zombie. That would be the weirdest movie to whack off to. I mean, it would be pretty weird to whack off to that, I think, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that. I mean, orgy of the damned or orgy of the dead. And it's just like, oh, these are perfectly healthy people that are now having sex in order to become the undead and quickly rotting away. Yeah, I can climax to that. It's just terrible. This whole thing is terrible. And I really do hope that they can treat these things and get them done because, nobody wants your junk to look like you are, like you are the star of Deadpool. You know what I mean?